know the goal and I'm sticking to it. Got a few soldiers up the road, we gon' get them through it all for one. Or it's nothing, ain't no pick and choosing. I ain't frontin' with this pole, I'ma lift and shoot it. There's no stopping when the ship is...
Yeah. Whoa, man. Need I say, so far, my favorite battle of the night, hands down, you and Nitty just put on. How are you feeling, man?
I feel good, bro. I feel good. I was, it was a little tough. I ain't gonna lie, my voice, the mic's on. They actually told us right before we got on, which is crazy. They said we wasn't gonna use the mic, so I was kind of excited for that. It's gonna get the same feel like Apollo.
Right.
They had the mics in the beginning, and then by the time I got up, we switched it. So that's why you hear me right now. But me and Nitty, we had trouble with the mics the whole time. But I felt like we did the best with the mic problems, and I think we was a little.
It sounded the best.
Yeah. The people, I just walked by some people, they were saying like, "Yo, it sounded real good and stuff." And so, crazy battle, bro. You know, Nitty. I mean, whenever you stand in front of him, you gonna hear things that you never heard before, which is exciting for a battler. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of times I'll be like, "Man, go ahead. I already know what you gonna say, boom, boom." But to go ahead and hear somebody that you're a fan of kind of give you material that you like, damn, I never heard my name flip like that, or this, that, and third.
Right.
I think it's fine, bro. So
definitely great creativity, but you being the warrior and the champion you are, you make sure to freestyle, flip something every time. Like, is that just your conditioning where you can just do that?
I'm gonna be honest.
You don't look nervous. You don't choke. You don't mess up nothing.
Nah. You know what? You know what's crazy is that I'm really not known as a freestyler, and rightfully so. But that's because you gotta think about it. Look who my partner is, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, possibly the greatest rebuttaler of all time in battle rap. And so, for me, I see that from so many different, and then, I'm real cool with Trez, we both came in bullpen, so I see it from two of the best, and so I try to like, put it in my round. So lately what I've been doing is I just been listening more. Before I wasn't even listening to my ops. So, but when I'm listening to the material today, I was like, man, can I flip some? And so, the first one just, ripped the roof, the one with John.
Yo, that was crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it was right there. And sometimes, bro, you just got to be quick on your feet. And so I like that. So, and today, I felt like, because, you got to think about when you're going against Nitty, ain't no way you're going punch for punch.
Right.
And then, in the crowd with the mics and everything, there was no way I was going to be able to angle through that either. But I will say that the freestyles helped me out. And, it was entertaining for the crowd, bro. So it was a 5-5 battle, bro.
Definitely a great fight.
And I agree, too. I do agree with you. I think that this is, so far, it's the battle of the night. We still got some heavy.
A lot of battles were lopsided. Chef and Real Deal was good.
The mics is kind of messing up with them, too, right?
But as far as just the good feel and the energy and everything, you and Nitty brought that tonight so far. You know what I'm saying? I feel like everybody else moving forward got to compete with that battle right now so far.
Facts.
Again, with this year you're having, this Cody run and everything like that, so many battles.
Yeah.
How important was this?
I did 33 round battles this year, bro. You gotta think about it. I did
33 round battles.
Yeah, and you done seen me at some of them. You gotta think about it. You saw me at some of the smaller leagues, right?
Yes.
Clone League, all these other joints, right? And I was still putting on. And then you also saw me on the biggest cards. I did every major TBL joint this year.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Had performance night with J2. Had possibly had body of the night, against Pass. And then today, probably, battle of the night contender so far. So for me, and then I'm on URL cards, I'm on these the Scoops cards, you know what I'm saying, battling all these guys. Pain, I just battle Pain. I'm putting on great material everywhere.
Right.
So I feel like if somebody looks at Cody like, yo, who's a champ this year? I think you got to look at somebody who went on every stage, who showed love to every league, who did his numbers on every league, and then also came back and still put on the live pay-per-view shows and everything.
Now, with Cody, they're going to talk about your win-loss ratio, strength of schedule, and all that. How you feel about that?
Yeah, I think the strength of schedule one is probably going to be the biggest one, because you got to think about it. I did 30, but probably half of those, the average fan don't really know. You know what I'm saying? So, which I'm okay with, you know what I'm saying? Because to me, it's like, all right, I still went up there. What's up with you? I still went up there and did my numbers, you know what I'm saying? But and to me, those leagues and those fans, they appreciate it, bro. You know how many times I go, quote unquote, battle with no name, and there's like 3 or 4 fans there like, yo, Los, I never get to see you live, but I'm so glad. That's why I gotta show up with them. You know what I'm saying? It's like Jason Tatum playing the Hornets on a regular Tuesday.
It's like the Jordan mentality. Like, I don't care if I'm playing all 82 games.
All
I'm going to be the best I can be for each game. I don't care what team I'm playing.
Exactly. So I do think they probably going to look at that, and rightfully so. But if you're just talking about like top 10, I think I'm a shoo-in for the top 10.
How about wins?
Yeah, wins. I mean, bro, I don't really. You gotta think about it. I had the Judge L with Fonz and whatnot with the Fonz League, but other than that, I mean, everything else, you gonna go ahead and debate and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So Even
What's
tonight.
the percentage you felt like you won as far as
About 80, bro. If more.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to say 90, bro.
Right,
You
just
think about
keep
it.
it-
You gotta
right.
think about it, bro. Like I go every single week, and then I'm even battling like the shotgun shugs, and then all these.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Is this your last battle for the year? You and Nitty?
yeah, this is my last one. Yeah.
So you get to officially take a break?
Take a break, just watch how they gonna go ahead and do because they probably not gonna talk about it until January, Cody or whatnot.
Right.
But watch how everything unfolds. I know the people got a couple more battles. You got Real Deal, Chef Trez, A Ward, Tay Rock, Jada
Right,
Nightwing.
right.
All of them are in that running,
Yep,
and all
yep.
of them could win. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not even mad. I just think that I'm in that range. I'm in
Okay.
that conversation, and it's definitely been my
So
best
you
year.
feel like this is going to be the highest you've been on the Cody list?
The highest I've ever been. I've been on it like 4 or 5 times, and the highest I've ever been was 9. So I
Okay.
think I'm higher than 9.
Yeah, no, because they pushing for you as, one of the top.
A lot of people pushing me to win it.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know what I'm saying? But again, salute to you. Any last words you want to leave for as far as this battle you and Rum?
Nah, man, yo, great battle, man. Make sure y'all check it out when it drops. Listen, everybody on Hip Hop is Real. I don't know how many interviews I did this year. Salute to all the fans for rocking with me. I went all around the country, man. I battled on the smallest leagues, battled on the biggest pay-per-views. Salute to all my fans. Get me on everything Loso. Shout out to Hip Hop is Real. Always find me after the battle. Make sure we do a fire interview, bro. So, yes, sir.